bitch up. Oi. That's some bullshit. All right, hey, shalom, shalom. All right, let's see. Make sure everything's going good. Salakia. All right, yeah, we up. Damn. Salakia, my connection's kind of moving fucking slow. Okay, Khan. Shalom, shalom. All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, giving our praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakodash. All right, double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. Okay, peace, much love, and salutations as always unto those for elect. All right, coming at you with a quick lesson through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashem Shai. Okay, Lord's will be edifying to the elect. Okay, you brothers out there pushing, all right, pushing the truth and sincerity, as well as you few sisters. Okay, once again, shalom and blessings, peace, and safety to you and your households, man. Okay, may the Lord be with us all right, in these final days. You see the title, Impeding Danger. All right, really going to touch into the missiles. All right, we know that uh we need the RFID microchip, all right, which is the mark of the beast spoken of in Revelation 13th chapter. Okay, starting at the 16th verse. We know that we need that prophecy to come to pass. All right, and then at any given moment, okay, World War III, all right, will break out to its full extent. All right, thermonuclear missiles, which the scriptures speak about 200 million of them, which we're going to get. All right, will be shot. All right, over here in Babylon the Great, and will destroy America. Okay, this is biblical prophecy. All right, and these are things that are getting ready to happen, man. All right, and impeding danger, which I'll get that word impeding. All right, but essentially, it's coming up. It's very soon. I cannot spell. Or I might have used the wrong word. Oh no. Well, Let me look up the. Bear with me. Let me look up the etymon. It's not showing what. I mean, impeding definition. Well, okay, so Salakia, using the wrong word, but I'll switch it up to upcoming danger. See, I probably can't edit it until. Let's see. Upcoming danger. Salakia. I was thinking I could have sworn that word meant that, but hey, it's all good. But nonetheless, the upcoming danger, okay, the upcoming judgment for Babylon. All right, is nuclear fire. So we'll jump right into it. All right, second Ezra 16. I'll start at the top. It says, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. Okay, your destruction is at hand. Your destruction is nigh. Okay, it's very close. Okay, we're seeing the prophecies, jump off the pages and play out in real life. Things that, starting with our teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all right, the bishops, things that they have been speaking of for years, 20, 30, 40 plus years. All right, now these things are finally taking place. Okay, so this is the time where the destruction of Babylon is at hand. The time of the time where people need to actually tighten up. All right, and smell the coffee. Okay, while and through the Spirit of the Lord, hey, we're in a good standing, because while everybody else is prepping for Thanksgiving, all right, we call it Thanksgiving. Okay, because bros are gonna get together on that day, do a lesson. All right, we'll go into that. All right, but that's really a celebratory dinner. All right, over the downfall and the murder. All right, of Gad, as well as Reuben. Okay. But yeah, while everybody else is prepping themselves for that, hey, we're prepping for our deliverance, man. We're prepping for this. Okay, so there's a which we'll get that too in Peter's. Okay, there's a certain mindset that we need to be in. All right, read 2 Peter's. But back here, verse 3, it says, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in the fire and stubble when it have begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. Okay, which the Most High is that strong archer. He's going to be the one ultimately in control, all right, of these missiles that we're getting ready to get into. Okay, and real quick, I think it's 3 and 12. I just want to hold it before I forget it. Yeah, 3 and 12. Okay, so we're good. Verse 8. Oh no, I'm gonna jump down. Verse 13, it says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Okay, so these are talking about the arrow, or these are talking about the missiles. Okay, the scriptures liken them to arrows. Okay, because you got to think the men of the Lord back then, there was no ICBMs. All right, there was no nuclear power, back then. So these men are receiving these visions and they're describing it to the best of their ability. Okay, they don't know, even with the concerning the mark. All right, which when you go into that word, all right, charagma. All right, well, the root of that is what? Karax. Okay, and a stake, an impale. All right, so something that's going to be staked into your skin, something that's going to be implanted into your skin. All right, but like I said, the men of the Lord are describing this to the best of their ability. All right, because that type of technology, if you will, wasn't during that time. Okay, so Revelation 9 and 16, it says, "In the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000,000, and I heard the number of them." All right, which is 200 million. And let's damn, I don't know how to do it side by side, but let's get the NLT for that. 9 and 16, it says, "I heard the size of their army, which was 200 million mounted troops." Okay, so when you see the 200,000, and that's 200 million. Okay, 200 million nuclear warheads will be shot off over here into Babylon. Okay, to destroy Babylon. All right, the Most High is getting ready to flood the earth again, but not with water. All right, as he promised, but this time it's going to be with fire. So verse 17, it says, "And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issue fire and smoke and brimstone, right? Because horses, all right, in some instances, are represents power. Okay, hence the term, horsepower in cars. You got 600 horses under the hood, or whatever the case may be, 800. All right, means is the car is more powerful. Okay, but these horses that it's talking about, the horsemen. Okay, these are the missiles. Oh, well, let me get that. What's that in? Joel. Yeah, Joel. Damn, what is it? Two or three? Damn, motherfucking toe. Yep, two. Joel 2, real quick. Terrible visitation. I'm gonna start at the top and I'm gonna jump down. It says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, they have not been ever the like, neither shall they be, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations." All right, this is going to be a very dark day. And I got this real quick. Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Okay, so Christians, all those signs. I know me and the brother Malachi, we work in the same area, but so this is a little hick little country type shit. And you got all those signs everywhere. Are you prepared to meet Jesus? Are you ready to see Jesus? All these other things. And Christians love to push that, the return of the Lord. But it says, what does it say? Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. What end is it for you? All right, the day of the Lord is darkness, man. He's not coming back with open arms and a rainbow behind him. All right, birds on his shoulders, and accepting everybody. It's going to be a very dark day when Yahweh Shai and Mashiach, okay, which is his true name, his true Hebrew name, okay, his only name, might I also add, all right, because there's no other names, as the scriptures say, given among men under heaven whereby we must be saved, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, the true name of the Father is Yahweh, all right, who the world calls God, and his only begotten son name is Yahweh Shai, who they ignorantly called and incorrectly called Jesus Christ. All right. Yahweh and Yahweh Shai are the names that we're going to be saved under, man. If you're teaching any other names, if you're praying to any other names, if you're following any other names, you will be destroyed. Okay, because the Most High ultimately doesn't know you. All right. He's not hearing your prayers when you're praying in the name of Jesus. Like I said, most of our people are getting ready. A lot of Gadites of that, the irony of the shit. Nonetheless, most of our people are getting ready to pray to Jesus, okay, and to God over a meal. All right. Which we know that, we know that there's one true power. So that's why, brothers, hey, if you know what I'm saying, if you get a Thanksgiving plate, hey, it's whatever. Okay. But nonetheless, hey, these people are getting ready to throw up an offering, all right, to some fake ass nigga, man. All right, it's like I ain't trying to jump everywhere, but I just wanted to make mention of that. Okay, so Joel 2 and verse, I'm gonna jump down to verse 4. It says, "The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains, shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face, the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness." What's it say? Verse 7, "They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war." Climbing the wall. Okay, how are they going to shoot up? All right, and then come down. You got to, jump up over the wall. Okay, in a sense. Mighty men, they climb over the wall, jump down, get busy. All right, this is talking about the missiles. And they shall march everyone on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Okay. What's it? Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Yeah, so they're not going to break their ranks. You're not going to have a, because Esau pushes out, he has a missile defense system and all these other great things, so essentially niggas in America believe that there's a Wakanda bubble, or some type of defense system where if something was to get shot over here, they're protected. Well, you won't be protected from this judgment, all right, because Yahweh Shai is the mastermind behind this very intricate plan. This is a very detailed plan, okay? So you're not going to be able to protect yourself, from the missiles by way of bunker or, like I said, missile defense system, whatever you may try to conjure up in your mind. It's not going to fucking work. Okay? The Lord has an exact set date judgment, for this place, and it's going to happen. Okay? So I believe I was here. Oh no, Revelation 9. Revelation 9 and 18, it says, by these three was the third part of men killed, by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. For their power is in their mouth, all right, the warheads, okay, and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents and had heads, and with them they do hurt. Okay. And so this is speaking on, like I said, speaking on the missiles, man. And this is what's getting ready to come befall upon Babylon. Okay, these arrows. All right. This is Jeremiah 50, and I'll start at 13. It says, because of the wrath of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. But you start up at the top, it says prophecy against Babylon. Okay, the Chaldees. So yeah, I'm gonna continue on. It says, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, meaning what? All ye that possess, okay, nuclear weapons, nuclear capability. Real quick, Joel 3 and 9, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Okay, essentially get ready. All right, the Most High is putting the spirit on these nations, on the Gentiles, to get ready for war. Beat your plowshares in the swords and your pruning hooks in the spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So the weak saying, I am strong, are what? The people that didn't possess nuclear capability at one point in time. Now they do. All right. Now they're in a, they're allies with, okay, certain people. Yeah, pruning hook. All right, which, if I'm not mistaken, these are, I want to say, gardening tools. Let's look it up just to. Yeah, used for pruning. Ultimately, they're not. Ultimately, at the end of the day, they're not weapons of war. Okay, but I believe, like I said, I believe it's not either gardening or farming tools, essentially. All right. Let me see. Yeah. So man, they're showing everything but the hell. These plowshares represent peaceful use of wartime capabilities So, but like I said, they're ultimately not wars or weapons of war. Okay, but what which it mentions here uses this in reverse: beat your plowshares into swords. Okay, so essentially, what? Get ready for war. All right. So let me see. Oh no, that was it. So I'm gonna read this again. Joel 3:10. Beat your plowshares and the swords and your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Okay, so these are the ones that didn't possess nukes. Now at this current time or at that time, okay, they're gonna possess these nukes, man. They're liking or joined with the likes of Russia, China, okay, North Korea, um, so on and so forth. I believe Cuba is somewhere thrown in that motherfucker. I think they're communists as well. All right. So verse Jeremiah 50 and 14, it says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, okay, all you that have possessions of nukes, okay, you have that type of power. What does it say? Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord. All right, so the Most High is getting ready to send what? A judgment, okay, an upcoming danger, all right, to Babylon. And that's why the prophets are out here to warn the people, okay, primarily you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Native American, Latinos, to let you know, hey, this is not the time to be, fucking off. All right, you need to come back to Yahweh Shem Shai and ultimately don't take that RFID microchip. But really, you need to repent, okay, because you'll have it, pretty sure you'll have people, all right, that don't, they won't take the chip, but they're still going to catch some type of judgment. Because at the end of the day, it's all about serving the Lord. Okay. And we don't need to tarry. It's in Sirach 5, it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. 5 and 7. Put not off from day to day. Okay. Yeah, but so it says, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord. Right. So the Most High is gonna be an all out, war. Then you got this, you got the laser beams from the chariots. Okay. So we'll get real quick. Second Esdras 13, and this is all going to be happen synonymously when Yahweh Shah returns. The missiles being shot off, okay, and then as well as the deliverance of the elect of the nation of Israel, the 144,000 and the remnant, the 1/3. All right. Let me see. I'll start at 3. It says, and I beheld, Second Esdras 13 and 3, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. All right, the man that came out of the sea is all right, Yahweh Shai. All right, these people are going to eventually have to join up. All right, rub elbows, okay, to try to stop Yahweh Shai, but it's not going to fucking work. All right, and the scriptures are telling you this. Okay, the Lord is coming back as an angelic being, an angelic force. Okay, it says, I will not meet thee as a man. The scriptures also speak about the slaying of the Lord, which I'll just go ahead and get it. All right, the slaying of the Lord shall be many. Isaiah 66 and verse 15, it says, for behold, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind. Okay, so he's coming with fire and with his chariots, hey, the missiles, and as well, hey, them chariots, they're gonna be shooting out them laser beams, man. It's gonna be a real life movie. Okay, because we will not see these things. We say these things, all right, and then it sounds, sci-fi. It sounds fictitious, all right, but this is what's getting ready to happen. All right, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. The Most High is getting ready to carry out a heavy judgment. Okay, and you do not want to be in the I was saying this one. You don't want to be on the bad side of the Lord, essentially. All right, you do not want to be in that, and you don't want to be in that case. Oh, it's 13. It's lucky. So back here, 2nd Ezra 13 and 6, it says, "But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it." All right, Yahushua is returning in style, man. All right, on the father ship, Ezra is going to say it. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. Okay, so that you can't even see the beginning or the end of this chariot, man. All right, the fathership. Okay, so hey, the Lord is like I said, he's returning in style, man, and that's going to strike fear in all you people's hearts, man. The same things that we're telling you here, we're trying to warn you before it happens. The upcoming danger that Yahushua is coming back to lay out judgment, man. Isaiah the 63rd chapter, if you haven't, okay, vengeance is in his heart. Verse 8, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. All right, which they ain't gonna have no choice. They ain't gonna have no choice. Okay, they gonna have to fight. they gonna have to fight, man. They gonna be hurt and through. I'm gonna jump down. Or no, I'll just keep reading. Verse 9, it says, and lo, ain't no way in hell. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lift up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up everyone, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. All right, so these chariots are going to be getting busy, man. Okay, they're going to be, like I said, straight out of a sci-fi movie, man. Zapping people with laser beams, people, disintegrating, all right, being burnt up. Like I said, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. All right. So this is a very dreadful day, a very dark day that is getting ready to come upon the earth. All right. And even for ourselves, all right, as the hopeful elect, all right, it's going to be a dark day. It's going to be fearful, but hey, we know we got the warning. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashah, we have the warning, so we know, we expect this to happen. We believe this to happen, and we know that through this process, we receive salvation. Okay, so it's not going to be a thing, okay, to where we see it, we start tripping balls. This is what needs to happen. All right, real quick, and I'm gonna close it out. 2 Peter 3, and I'm gonna start at 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, and in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. All right, everything's gonna be melted. What's that? I think it's in Malachi. It shall either need the root nor a branch. Okay, Malachi the 4th chapter, I believe. 1 and 4 or 4 and 1. I believe it's 4 and 1. Let me look it up real quick. Yep, 4 and 1. Okay. So, verse 11, Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? What mindset should you have going into this? Okay, looking for and hasting until the coming of the day of the Lord or the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. That's what we're looking forward to, the new heavens and the new earth, man, wherein dwelleth righteousness. But judgment has to come first. So we can't wait until these missiles be shot off into the ends of the earth to destroy America or Babylon the Great. Okay, and it's not going to be through any process of us. Okay, we don't have the type of weaponry, you know, or skill set rather, to even conduct something like this. It says the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. All right, this is going to be the judgment of the Lord. And see, they're getting ready to demonize us and put us on this type of thing as if we're doing these things, we're carrying out these acts. Man, the Most High is judging you, nigga. Okay, you can't build a city upon blood and expect no judgment to come forth. It's over with. All right, this is the end all be all. Esau had his chance to rule, he fucked it up, and so now the Most High is putting his nation, his people, in the seat of rulership, starting with his son Yahushua. Okay, so Lord's will, this is edifying to the elect. All right, I just want to put that up, giving all praise and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Chakodash. Double honors once again, as always. Hey, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who well. Peace, much love, and salutations always to those elect. To the next one, shalom.